Oh, welcome back guys to Corn Dog Caravan. Ray here. Just wanted to give you a quick update on our most recent boondocking spot. This place is awesome. We are at Mexican Hat, Utah, which is just across the border. We were in, I keep wanting to say Salt Lake City, but we were at the Grand Canyon at the South Rim. Had a great time there, did a lot of boondocking just outside the South Rim area on the eastern side, and then drove into Mexican Hat a couple days ago. It had been super windy the last probably 2 to 3 days, probably 20-mile-an-hour winds, 30-mile-an-hour winds, really high gusts. And unfortunately this road that I'm standing on, the wind would come down this valley right toward our van. We wanted a spot at the end. Really, there was no spot that was probably impervious to this, the wind and the sand and dust, but it would blow down this road, something fierce. Made some really good photographs, being almost in a blackout condition from the dust. But yeah, we really love the spot. We'll come back for sure. Way off in the distance, you can see Mexican Hat. If you walk down this road right by the entry, you get a really close-up spot where you can get good photography. We are in full bloom, or getting close to full bloom. Had a lot of rain obviously this year in 2023. All of the trees along the banks of the little San Juan River here, can't say really small because we've seen quite a few rafting tours come by in the last couple of days. They're having a great time. So I'm gonna walk down to the water and kind of give you some shots down there. But yeah, all the greenery, the red rocks, the colors is just phenomenal. In this video I'm gonna put in probably quite a few still shots that we did, just kind of walking around taking shots, kind of random. But this area, the top of the hill, there's some cell towers. It looks like our T-Mobile at the entry point was probably the best spot as far as coverage that we've had. But once we got down to the end, we're in the very last spot. I guess you'd say at the south location. And we could text and call, but no data. But once we got back at the entry, we had really good signal. But yeah, if you're down in the last spot, and by the way, getting in here, camper vans like us, Class Bs, a Class C came in and did a turnaround where we were a couple of nights ago and was also pulling a trailer. He drove that thing phenomenal. So if he's watching, what a great job you did navigating that rig, because you got it turned around in a tight position and we almost had to move. But I'd say Class A's definitely not, unless it's really short. The entry's got a couple of tight turns. A small fifth wheel can make it if you really knew how to drive it, which most of the drivers we've seen do. A Class C would probably do good on the main road, but a couple of the offshoots, I don't think you could do it. There's some spots, probably some four-wheel drive, some Jeeps, because there's some pretty good divots in the road. That's on the north side of the, I guess you'd call it the canyon here. So yeah, so pretty much all vehicles, a regular car could get down and up. There is a pretty good elevation gain, or not elevation, I guess you'd say elevation gain. When you're coming in, there's a couple of tight turns and a couple of fairly steep drives, but the good thing is they have put some kind of concrete material to firm it up, so we should get good traction coming out of here. We walked it yesterday just to kind of confirm, and it looked fine. Now we'll say, I'm gonna turn the camera around. So here is the San Juan River. Something floating in the river right there. The cool thing, the last 2 nights we were just out kind of waiting for the sun to go down. And right here on the top of this little plateau right here, there were several donkeys walking. We saw, I think, 2 one night, and they were actually walking down close to the edge, down there on the point. I guess just feeding on the fresh grass. And then last night we saw 4. They were down towards that hillside over here. But yeah, it's a really good spot here. Water's too brisk to get in and try to swim. You drown. I'm sure the flow rate's too good. But yeah, just the colors. The green coming in is just phenomenal. Best part, this is free. We checked iOverlander. There was a couple of reviews where people had said that there was a sign up front, which there was, trying to get you to pay. But from everything we've read in reviews, this should be free. This is BLM land, so you should not have to pay. We didn't have anybody come and, you know, knock on our door or anything either. So it sounds like Chris has the van cranked and off the levels. I better hurry up. She might leave me here. Yeah, so this is boondocking, so that means no water, no electric, no cell. Well, sometimes you get cell. No sewer, no dump. Pack in, pack out, clean up what you can if anybody has left. This area is fairly clean. We've seen a little bit of litter here and there. You know, broken glass a little bit here and there, but nothing too crazy. But one thing I will say, close to this location in the town of Mexican Hat, there was a gas station, which actually is one of the cheapest prices we've seen in a little while for this area. And they also have water. It is $1.25 for 5 gallons, so you just go up and pay, and they'll give you a big old thing to unlock it. It is locked up. Free air. That was cool. I'm sure they had some groceries in there, but we kind of stocked up before we came into town. So yeah, so that's Mexican Hat. right, Otis, let's do it.
Go, 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 go. Nice. Woo. Second hill. This one should be better. You should get enough. Oh, that was nothing.
So that was the ride out. So my suggestion, if there's any rain in the forecast at all, absolutely do not do this road. It would turn into some severe mud. It would be slicker and can be
Slicker and snot.
maybe even slicker than that. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell, that little bung bung right there. Hit that button, hit it, hit it, hit it to get updates. Also, check out our website, corndogcaravan.net. We've been posting up more blog there. Just stories from the road that we haven't shared on YouTube yet. Soon we'll probably do a couple of videos on some of those really good, sad stories. So, yeah, check out Mexican Hat. 14-day limit would be my guess, but I didn't see any signs for it. Thanks, guys.
Did you talk about this area?
No, the spot right here in the front, there was a sign that said that this was paid parking up here. It's literally just an open parking lot. We saw a couple of Class A's in here when we first pulled in.
So you have to go past this spot for it to be free. Otherwise, you need to get on MexicanHat.org. Mexican Hat, I don't know, there's a sign up here. .com. We'll show you the sign.